close us out, we have Charlie Rogers with the Progressive Jewish Coalition.
Hi, everybody. I want to thank everyone for being here today and say how proud I am to be representing the Progressive Jewish Coalition, standing with my community here. Now, all people of good conscience should be against this bill. Not as people who have strayed from the principles of America, but as people who are trying to abide by them. I mean, if you ask 10 people to define American principles, you'd get 10 different answers. There is no singular definition, and that is what makes our country great. It's a diverse pool of opinion and belief. This bill threatens our freedom of discourse, attempting to place their definition around something that doesn't truly exist. So what is so threatening that this bill requires such immediate attention? There is no Sharia in America costing people their jobs, raising the cost of living, and suppressing their freedom of expression. We need to reconsider where our focus lies. Our governor seeks to frighten people with imaginary threats, as working people in the state struggle with real issues, buying gas, affording groceries, and keeping a roof over their heads. This kind of legislation serves only to mislead average Americans, persecute our Muslim neighbors. It threatens the very values that it supposedly is designed to protect. Then again, I mean, it's easier to solve issues you hallucinate than the ones at your front door. DeSantis claims this bill will protect our tax dollars, but it stands to instead endanger Florida's students. He claims this bill spans politics and culture, promising students a muted education in which they define what our young people can and can't learn. It diminishes any prospect of a campus enlivened by new ideas and discourse, replacing it with one of fear, in which expressing the wrong ideas could ruin a young person's life. This is an outright threat to the freedom of speech we all revere. I am proud to stand here with my community. I stood with CAIR at the Florida Capitol on Muslim Advocacy Day when these bills were first introduced, and simply by virtue of that, I could be labeled a domestic terrorist. That is exactly why it's vital the Progressive Jewish Coalition should continue to show CAIR Florida unwavering solidarity. As Jews, we are ever mindful of the many stages of the Holocaust and the insidious nature of the propaganda that enabled its evils. Today, bills like this target them. Tomorrow, it could be me. But history tells us these measures never stop with just one people.
Partners.
Can another organization speak to how this could stretch beyond CAIR? Because you guys mentioned how this could be for other advocacy groups. I'm thinking like NAACP or churches, or it's not just one group as you all mentioned.
If I could speak to that. I'm part of the Progressive Jewish Coalition. We have often voiced anti-Zionist opinions. As we know, our state often aligns with the state of Israel in just about all of their endeavors. So a lot of our advocacy, even as Jews, could be deemed not in line with American principles by this bill. Meaning that despite the fact that it's basically taking away our right as Jews to have a disagreement within our religion. They could target us, try to silence us that way. That goes for any organization that has spoken up against Israel or spoken up against the American imperial actions across the world. It starts with just one group of people, but it never ends there. I want to really stress that.
Anyone else like to answer?